So here's our database. Essentially what that means is this is something we use for our players, and it's something that's very useful. You'll see why, but I think most trainers maybe pencil down maybe a little bit for the sessions. Some do none. Trust me, I've been in this game for a long time. They just kind of show up to the session and they kind of have their same routines. And I've been doing this for about 10, 11 years now, and some years I was playing professionally as well, but then I'm training myself. I'm still writing down notes, things I'm doing, things I did. I think it's really important. So essentially what we do here is this is our basic template here. What I can do is I can just type in, nice and simple, I can type in the date. The date will get, once I play there, dates implied everywhere. Right here, I'll type in the player's name. So let's just say, we're going to say Mahoney, right? And when I do that, here his name is, it's a drop down menu. Phase, there's different phases to our session. So phase 1 is kind of a warm-up session, both mentally and physically. So if I click that, every session will start off like that, unless for whatever reason the player's been there for 30 minutes, he's warmed up. Some of our players get there really early. We appreciate that. We know we can put them into phase 2 pretty fast there. So that's phase 1. Different categories here. So you see, these are the categories we've created, and it's quite a few. It's not just passing, shooting, first touch, but we have other things in here, and I think it's important that we know what skill we're working on with the player, and we know that what category. So let's say dribbling. All right, we're going to say dribbling for the first one. And remember this player's name, Mahoney. So we have all these different categories. It's not just dribbling moves, but there's speed dribbling. There's different fake passes. There's dribbling moves for different situations, player behind them, player turning, all these different situations. So I think that's important. These are all ones I've analyzed through the game, watching the game, playing the game, and figuring quick moves. Those are done very quick, whereas 1v1 moves, they have more time here. So these are all different categories, right? So speed dribbling away from players fast, dribbling in tight spaces, different than a 1v1 dribbling, all different types of things. So if I type speed dribbling, now I go over here, you see this list is all speed dribbling, and we're building it every day, but that's all speed dribbling, right? Because look at this list here. Now if I go back and let's say I want to do something different, we'll say like 180 turns, right? I want to do 180 turns. You see, oh sorry, there, this list is completely different of 180 turns, right? These are all different things. You got the Cruyff, you got the outside of the foot, inside the foot. So you see, once again, if I change this right here, I'm gonna have a whole new set of drills right here. Now if I go back and it's the same thing, well, now I have a whole new set. So it's a dependent programming that we've kind of built out that helps us help our players, and it's very easy to organize. And I'll kind of show you, say we're going to do 180 turns. He's going to work on the Cruyff today for 10 minutes. So remember this, it's 1-7, right? 1702 or 1722 over here. So now we'll go back and we'll go to we're going to go to our database. So if we click on our database, which is another separate tab we have here, and now we're going to click one of our players, and that was just Mahoney, remember, MH Mahoney right there. And sorry, we're gonna have to update the database here. Once I update the database, see that little circle, it's refreshing. You should see now, once updated, yep, you see right here at the top, this is what we just put in. So everything gets automatically updated in there. You see I didn't type anything in. That's what we really love about this, because it really helps us help these players. And we obviously can have it to a certain date limit. This has been restarted recently since the beginning of November, and I think that's really important that we have that, and we have this tool to use with players and track what they're doing and kind of go through, but also build the sessions. I think that's really important. Here's one of our last sessions with players, and I think that is something that we want to continue to do. So we're really grateful to have this template. I've never seen any trainers have this before or use it like we do, and it's something we took a long time to build, but it's something very useful, and it's something that we are excited about, because now kind of going back, we have these different categories and we can pick through whatever we want. I want to look at dribbling for them. Okay, now I look at all the dribbling. I want to look at shooting categories. Right now I got all the shooting. So it's very, very easy, I think, to navigate through and help us help our players and see what does he need to work on, right? What's he been doing well? What have we been doing for phase 1? When's he been doing it? What have the drills been? Maybe for the next trainers that come with us, or if we share players and we can kind of understand what we've been working on with players. So that's kind of something we do that's very rare. I would ask, if you're going to use another skills trainer for whatever reason, I would ask them to see. This is something we can provide to our parents very easy as well, and it's something we're working on right now. Can do, it's just a matter of time, right? And with everything we have going on. But I do make an effort to send this out if I can to every parent before the session, so they know what the session plan was, so if I go through, let's go down here, let's go to this right here. This would be Mahoney for the last session. I can copy paste this, right? So I think that's really important. If we can do that, that's going to help us, and it's going to be very, very advantageous to the future of our program and everything we're trying to do. So that's our database here. That's something we built. I think it's something that's been extremely important to us, and it's something we will continue to use, and I think we're going to see really, really big dividends from it. So yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. If you want to see some things, give us an email. And if you're already with us, and that I'm happy for you to see kind of what we're trying to do with True Player and development and True Pro development, and the difference we're trying to make. And like we said, we're not just trying to be another trainer in the game, but we're trying to change the game. So yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.